Hi, my name is Farjana Mamunjia, and I'm currently an intern developer of iTransition, focusing on .NET and C Sharp. So here is the task number 4 that I'm going to demonstration, which is about a user management system, where the requirement was like unauthorized user can't be able to access. Only authorized user can access to logging, and any other user can be able to block, unblock, and delete another user. So let's get started to demonstrate code. So first of all, I create the project with ASP.NET Core MVC template, and while doing this, I was enable the authorization option as individual account. Then I create the administration folder inside the area folder, and inside the administration folder I create controller model views for the MVC framework. Then I create a model class inside the models. So this is the model class. I named it user model with the necessary entity as our requirement provided: ID, name, email, login, last login, and registration time. Now, as we know, identity user has some fixed entity. So for my requirement, I have to extend the identity user. I extend the identity user as application user, create a new model as application user, and I extend the last login and registration time here. And the application user inherited the identity user. Then I configure my database as here app setting JSON with my server name, database name, and configure the DB context, application DB context. As my DB context, I configure application user and DB set as the user model. Then program.cs file, I configure all necessary services here. For example, I add the razor page for runtime compilation and database developer page expectation filter, and default identity as application user, and then use authorization and map controller. After doing all of this, I had done my first migration. This name was initial, and then update the database. After that, I create my controller using entity framework code, and I modify the auto-generated code here. I add here 3 action method. First one is block user, then unblock users, and then delete users. All of these action method are post method, and I manage them and make a list and take the list to the index method. Here is my index where we manage the user and make a list. We also make the controller authorized and mention the area as administration. Now let's go to the view page of this index method. Here is the index.html file, and in this index, first of all, I made a toolbar for block, unblock, and delete button, and then create the table for the user entity with a checkbox, and here I use a small script for manage the checkbox. And in the identity folder inside page accounts, I add 3 HTML file with html.cs file for login, logout, and register. I just modified the login.cs html.cs file. This all of this code are auto-generated. I just modify here to update the last login time, date time. So let's run the project. Okay, here we run the project and I add this user management as the view of index method and as our requirement unauthorized user can be access to the login. So let's go. Okay, let's check if any unauthorized user try to log in, then what's happened. Let's try to log in and it shows the error invalid login attempt. So if we go to the user list, we have to log in first and for login we have to register first. So let's register and then yes, password. Okay, we are logging here. So now we can access. So we can see there are three users and the checkbox are perfectly worked. Now if we want to block all of these three users, then first we have to select this tree and then block and it's blocked. And if we want to unblock, it's unblocked. And if I want to delete this user, then it's perfectly deleted. If I want to delete on user, block on user, then it's blocked and again it's unblocked. So that's it. Thank you.